Okay, they will change the stage, and I have to try to entertain you a little bit. I was lying somewhere on a tropical island on the beach. I had made my swim, and now I was laying in the sand just where the trees are touching the sand of the beach. To my right side, a meter or 50 away, there were sitting two heavy tattooed and muzzled skinheads. Guys, I like to make a big round around, if I'm needed. The same direction there came a lady walking with a doggie on a leash. Already from that distance, I could see it's the doggie I despise. It was that kind of inbred genetically fabrication that it looked more like an alien life form as a doggie. So when I came closer, I noticed that the lady had a nice and attractive face. And well, that's what counts for me. When I was younger, it was sometimes different. But she passed me and she went down and sat about 40 meters to my left. So I sat in the middle, there the skinheads and there the lady. As from the moment she touched ground, that little mongrel started yelping. A high, mostly irritating sound. It was really annoying. 10 minutes later, that yelping still continued. I couldn't stand it anymore, and it was time for my siesta in any case. I had made my swim. So I throw my towel around me, pull my swimming trunks off, and just on the moment I want to get my underpants, the yelping stopped. And the screaming began. A screaming going through bone and marrow. A screaming telling me that something totally wrong was going on there. A snake or another creepy thing. Who could say so? So instinct took over. I started running, looking there, and there this lady was standing screaming like mad and with arms flapping around like she was conducting an hysterical orchestra. And when I came closer, I saw the reason for the screaming. Doggie was with his hand in the sand and his back legs were kicking air. So she pointed to the jockey but not stopping screaming. So I thought, okay, I noticed also that I had lost my towel. I was standing stark naked in front of this woman. But, well, things to do, isn't it? To save a doggie. So I didn't care about. I grabbed his back legs and started pulling. Taking great care not to pull too hard because I didn't want the screaming to get louder. So suddenly the legs went limp. And in triumph, I pulled the doggie up. But my triumph was a very short one. Where once had been a head, now a few slimy strings were dangling. The screaming took higher dimensions, and her eyes were blank. Oh my God, what to do? In any case, I dropped the doggie, and I thought, well, maybe she stays in it. Shall I slap her? I have sometimes seen that in movies, and it always worked. But I choose for the more soft and understanding approach. I walked towards her and embraced her like you embrace a child which has made a bad fall. The screaming continued. First thing I noticed, that there is scent in my mouth. And when I open my eyes, I see I'm laying in it. I lift my head up a little bit more, and I'm staring onto two muscled, tattooed legs. In the meanwhile, I hear that voice coming there. The screaming had stopped, but I hear it now. No, 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 not him, not him, no, 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 not him. So I tried to struggle up, but I didn't manage and kept sitting in the sand with legs wide spread. They helped me up, those two tattooed, muscled skinheads, a sheepish grin on their face. And when I was standing and not too much anymore like it was a heavy sea, they told me, well, sorry mate, but we saw a naked man grabbing a screaming woman. What would you have done? Circumstances allowed, they would have loved to give me a few more kicks. Well, to make a story short, 2 days later I was sitting with this lady in a restaurant. And I tell you what, this winter we're going on a holiday. But you will say, oh Toon, and then another donkey. Doggie? No, 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 no. I took care of that. The moment we had become lovers, I bought her a most lovely puppy, a golden retriever. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we can walk and Johnny Walker. Well, he walks more as a wanker, as a